So is it still holding air?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it was
two plugs. Who would have thought it?
Well, thank God we researched it and realized you could do two plugs. But yeah, like I said,
I read somebody did 3 plugs.
Really?
And 3 plug-ins. Son of a gun.
Thank God we didn't have to worry about doing that.
On one tire.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 on 1.
See,
you just drove me on a bum tire?
No, we only used it.
Yeah, he did just
go.
Yeah,
well, that's how he was testing it out.
In the rain on a bum tire with 3 plugs.
Still there all day.
Yeah.
And it was a 2-plugger, not a 3-plugger. So
did you actually take an air tester and check it before you picked me up?
What's an air tester? You mean an air gauge?
Either way.
Like a tire pressure checker?
Yeah,
that's how
they're called the gauge.
You had it right.
Yeah.
I had the gauge part right.
But you have, he has the thing on his down.
Right.
And no, I mean, it looked good, so I just figured it was cool to drive on.
I'm all good.
And I mean, it would have let me know before I got to your house.
Yeah.
But no, it's a fixed tire. Yesterday it would have been a bum tire.
Yeah.
But it's not.
At least you didn't pick me up on a donut.
That's true, right? Up until the one
Yeah, I never felt it.
You ever see people on the highway on donuts?
Oh, yeah.
Donuts are like, what are you
On the highway? No, I know.
I see people on the
Yeah,
highway.
and you're only supposed to go like, what, 35 miles an hour?
They say 50. Yeah, I was going 60, it was fine.
Some of them you're only supposed to go on 35 though.
60 on a donut?
Yeah, it said 80 kilometers per hour. And
That's living life on the edge, bro.
no, mine said 60 miles per hour, or no, 80 kilometers, 50
80 miles an hour, what? Mine said no less than 110. 110 miles an hour. Don't go over the
Mine said drive fast and take chances.
80 kilometers per hour or 50 miles per hour.
Mine said push the pedal down and see what happens.
Screw everyone else.
So I drove on the highway. I drive on 55 with 2 X's. I wasn't going to take the long way, so I just went like 60. It was the most I would go on it. But it was only for like a few miles. But it's,
does it drive well with that donut?
It was on the back of my car, so I didn't feel it as much. So this donut, though, it's a spare because it's skinnier, but it's full size.
Okay.
So it's a full size.
So a regular donut.
Yeah. See, that's why. That's why you can go 50 on that. If it's one of the ones that are smaller, I think you can only go 35 on.
Yeah, and you're never supposed to put it on your front tire anyway. You're supposed to put your back tire on the front tire and the spare in the back. But
you gotta switch all your tires.
That's what they're saying. I don't
Messed up. I'm on the side of the road. It's raining. It's one tire. That's it.
That thing can go. You can
Now I'm doing a full pit stop and change the oil on
Well, I just rotate.
It said don't go over 70 miles on it. So what does that mean now? Does that mean now I can only go like 35 more miles because I already went 30? Or is it 70 each time? And is there a gauge?
That is
how do you even know you're doing it?
And how long it hasn't been used yet?
I think they say that at 50 because at 50 it's safe. I think that it's probably, you can't say 80 or 70. It has to be within a certain range of where it won't blow out.
Right.
I think it's more because if that tire blows out, because they're not as thick, obviously, regular tire, that's why they don't want you to go any faster. It's easier to control a car when it blows out at that tire. I don't think it's any more dangerous. Yeah. Or any more bad for tire.
Did you tell Matt that you fixed your own tire?
Of course I did.
Yeah, that's what
I'm I said you helped me.
Well, you didn't have to do that. You could have just said, I had a tire. Larry showed me how to plug it. Everything's good.
Yeah, because that was exactly the truth. Because you did show me how to plug it, and I was insinuating that I did it myself, but I was saying, yeah.
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 That's good. That's good.
Nice.
I mean, make up for vacuum cleaner. Even though, if she's happy with the vacuum cleaner, that's what she wanted. I mean,
she loves it. Look, things are going better. I mean, I really think they are. I really think I'm getting my foot in the door.
Which one?
Metaphorically, not literally.
I was going to say, because they're both in my kitchen floor right now.
No, I think it really works out well the way that it is now, because now I'm not coming over here and hanging out with you all the time. You know what I mean? Because I'm only staying here at nighttime. That I'm around more to help out with the kids, and I'm more available to take them places. Because I have to kill time anyway, so I always offer, hey, let me take them to soccer practice, let me do this for you. Right. And she seems really appreciative of it.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Nice conversations before and after. It's very civil. The holidays really help.
You just hit the nail on the head. Conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and butter your own biscuit. I mean, feel free to do that. Hey, I just had to do this with the car, or I had to do this so that you look needed.
Oh yeah, no. She knew that I had a tire go flat. I mean, obviously she knows because I went and picked up the kids and I had a spare tire.
Well, I mean, the carbon monoxide thing. Yeah. Look, the first person she calls is you, right? So
came over right away, helped solve the problem. But I knew what it was, and I figured out how to test it, and so that I definitely helped the situation. I didn't hurt,
right?
Which is the first.
You actually had that monoxide detector in there, so you've helped.
Yeah,
true.
You know what I mean? So
I always said recently too.
That.
Yeah. They go every 5 years, 5 to 8 years. They say they go.
It could have been
That's
wheelbase.
we joke about it, but that's some serious.
No. It was very. No, it was. Yeah, it was very serious.
Yeah.
It's just no. It's
You can't. I mean,
on top of a joke.
Yeah.
Like we joke, but
I'm not trying. So
we're proud of you, buddy.
So I actually replaced it a few years ago, but now we have like 6. I got like 4 extra ones because I didn't want to mess around.
I'll tell you what, if I had that in my house, I have one.
Yeah.
Like you'd be like, what's all these little white boxes all over the house around here? I'd be like, no, it's not chair railing. It is carbon monoxide.
Yeah, it's not solid. That dot solid all around. Yeah, so
You really want to go up? Get out.
just run.
the new ones are nice because you just push the button and it gives you the reading of what the million parts per whatever it is.
Parts per million.
Parts per million.
And there hasn't been any problems?
Not 0.
Oh, that's good.
It just says the temperature when there's nothing on it. If it has any kind of reading, it'll give you the number that it says.
That's awesome.
But nothing since they came out and fixed the heater. Temporary fix the heater, so.
Yeah.
But it's good enough.
You know what? One thing at a time, dude.
No, of course.
Yeah.
I'm just thankful that worked out really well. Things are really progressing nicely with Natalie. I feel really positive about it. Like, I don't want to rush it. I feel like if I do, then I'm just going to go in there and the same thing's going to happen again.
Yeah, right.
I feel like, you know, I'm not slow roll, but I feel it's appropriate we'll have that conversation with her. You know what I mean? I will, not you.
You have to figure out exactly and what Kevin
If you want me to
said.
have the conversation, I will.
No, I feel like that.
You think that would help?
No.
That's what I was just going to say. Conversation, what you just said earlier, is key.
It is.
To
All jokes
find out
aside,
what you can
conversation
work
is-
on to be the better person.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you got to find.
Yeah.
Like whatever the problem is. I know you don't like to, tell us everything, but whatever's going on that you needed a break, she needed a break. As long as you know what you can work on.
Yeah, I think this is a lot to do with it. I think, I sometimes I half-ass stuff. Sometimes
I think you should go change the vacuum filter tomorrow.
Well,
Hey, wait a minute, hold on a second. How is it that when I told you to do this exact same thing, you started yelling at me and you started taking his side, but all of a sudden they're saying it to you and it's just like, oh yeah, that's a great idea, why don't I do that?
They're married, you're not.
We're literally saying the exact same thing though.
Yeah, but you're like 12 years old and they're men. I'm just kidding.
Well,
you're not.
easy.
I'm just kidding.
We have more
Easy on
experience.
Dad,
is what I'm
man.
saying.
He's not 12 years old. He's a man.
12.
But I mean, you're 26-ish?
27.
Yeah, and you're not married.
Right.
They are, and they're my age. So
And yet the
Phil
thing
to
that
be
I
Tom.
said sounds to be right, huh?
And not married.
No, I'm not saying that you were wrong, Tom. I'm just saying that it's harder to hear
We were
advice.
saying opposite of you?
Yeah.
Well, it probably
At least he
didn't
was.
Maybe
Hold
it didn't
on.
make sense to us.
Hold on,
when you
Maybe
said it.
Tom, it's not that you were
giving
wrong.
good information right now. Is what you're saying, right?
That's what I'm saying. That
Well, I'll take that as a...
Tom,
I'll treat that.
hey,
Hold
Tom.
on.
It's not that you were wrong, but maybe it's hard for me to take advice from somebody who doesn't have the experience. Maybe I should be more open for it, and I apologize to you
No,
for that.
stop, Tom.
But that's probably why I didn't listen to you. Because I mean, you're not married, you don't really know what I'm going through. So I was probably very defensive at that time. Now I feel a little bit more at peace with things because I had, that moment of clarity with the whole carbon monoxide thing with Jameson. You know what I mean? So maybe I'm just looking things at different
It's a
perspectives.
new year. It's a new Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, sometimes, Tom, people don't really hear. Like, you might be talking to us, but that doesn't mean we're really hearing.
Yeah, I'm hearing your
well, I've
tone.
noticed that a lot.
I'm hearing your tone, your attitude, and the fact that you don't want me in your house. That's what I was hearing probably at the time. And that you're younger than me and not married, and I didn't want to listen to your advice.
Right.
I'm just being honest with you. I'm not saying that you were right.
I feel like just that
I'm-
last sentence is probably the most correct out of all of them, but
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate
no,
that,
I
man.
mean the just plain,
back
you
at
don't
you,
want to
buddy.
listen to me.
Yeah, so...
Is he doing it again?
Huh? What? What?
Never mind.
What am I getting that look for?
Just never mind.
Woke up on the wrong side of the bed today, huh?
Did I say anything? I mean, I was just standing here. Did I say anything?
I don't think,
anything?
I don't think you did. I don't think you did, but I mean, I could be wrong.
My goodness, Tom, what are you, on edge or something?
No beers.
No?
No, I'll make a drink here in a second.
That wasn't one of the
Good.
things, like with Nat, was it at all?
No. Because I mean, I don't drink every day. You know what I mean? I just when we're hanging out, I do. But no, it wasn't that. It was more that I don't. It's not that I'm lazy necessarily. It's that I'm absent-minded a lot of times. Like, I have the best intention to say, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then I just get sidetracked and don't do it.
Who, you? Squirrel moment? Is that what you're
Yeah, I'm
talking
just saying.
about?
Like, so,
It's like all of us.
That's a
isn't
fine line between lazy
It? Yeah.
and absent-minded.
Okay, well maybe that's how she feels too. But I mean, I know I'm not lazy. You know, I work a bunch of jobs. To
So
support
prove it
my
wrong.
family.
Prove yourself wrong.
I wouldn't want to prove myself wrong. I feel like I'm not lazy.
I can't say anything because you know why? I'll be doing something. I'll come in the house and I'll be like, "What was I just doing?"
Did you hear that?
What? I didn't hear anything.
Heard this beer open, what I just heard.
What are you talking about?
I heard something. Came from that way.
The trash.
Told you.